what are the biggest cultural differences between United States and Brazil?
You know, United States, that is the cultural shock. I know the cultural shock. My husband know the cultural shock because we had a lot of cultural shock here since I started to live here. So,
Is there more sex here or in Brazil?
oh, in Brazil we have more sex than here. Of
Really?
course, yes. People in
win.
Brazil is too hot. People in Brazil, well, you guys know Brazil is very famous about sex.
Sex, butts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, United States, for example, people is too, let me see, too close. I don't know if I'm talking correctly. Like
Okay,
I
okay.
say,
Closed up, yeah?
like I say, like you are American. As example, you are American. I say, hi, how are you? You, I'm good, thank you. Finish that. In Brazil, no. I say, hi, how are you? You, I'm good, thanking you. I'm good too. How is your life? How is your wife? How is your husband? How is your job? You know, we ask about, for example, we are in the airplane in Brazil, and people sit here beside to me. I don't know this guy, but we talk the whole flight. And sometimes we get a flight in Brazil. I have a different people here that I don't know people here beside to me, and we start a conversation, and we talk a lot of things the whole flight. When the flight finish, we share the phone number, and we get a new friendship.
Okay.
Friend, you know?
Yes.
Like it's different than
you
here.
find a friend.
Exactly.
by
Brazil had a lot of people like it very. They share the life with.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's different here. People here is too
I
close.
love that. I love
It's-
that. What do you miss most about Brazil? Is it music?
I miss.
food?
Well, do you know?
Obviously, people maybe.
One thing happened with me when I movie, like I have now a cultural how to say it?
Identity.
I have now a cultural identity. Yes.
Right. With Brazil.
With Brazil. For example, I miss it a lot. I miss my music. I miss my culture, my food. Brazilian miss it. When Brazilian travel, it's too hard to eat because Brazilian wanna just the Brazilian food. I remember when I traveled to Brazil to Paris. I went to Paris and I was like, I need a Brazilian food, and I was looking for a Brazilian restaurant to eat. You know, it's a good thing from that Brazilians like
I've
it.
noticed one thing about Brazilian people. They are super patriotic.
Yeah,
They love
yeah.
their country.
Yes, for example,
More than
and
any other country, I think.
exactly, and it is real. For example, you can see in every building here in the United States the American flag. Like, yo, they are very patriots.
Yeah.
Nothing. We don't put a Brazilian flag in every building. We don't put a Brazilian flag. Just we show like we are releasing our music because Brazil is a continental country.
It is.
So.
It's huge, isn't it?
And also one interesting thing in Brazil is Brazil don't do a lot of communication with the Spanish countries like the neighbors.
Okay. Like
We don't-
South American countries.
Exactly, because
how come? Why?
I don't know, but Brazilians don't like it. For example, reggaeton. Reggaeton now is the whole world listen reggaeton.
Right.
In Brazil, no. In Brazil, reggaeton is not famous like here.
Okay.
You know, in Brazil, if you are singer in Brazil, you can be famous your whole life, and you can be rich your whole life doing concerts in the whole country because it's too big. So we have a lot of different different kind of music, different kind of food. I'm living Northeast, so when I go to the South, I have a different food, a different music, a different culture, you know, because a continental country. So it's very nice in Brazil. We don't have to travel outside to Brazil to see a lot of good things in the world.
I see.
We can find in Brazil, you know.
It's your.
You have to go there, man.
I will. There was a stage in my life when I was obsessed with Brazil because football. was a big fan of Brazilian football team back in the 90s and early 2000s. I was a big fan of Ayrton Senna as a kid.
Yeah.
I used to watch Formula One with my dad, and he was the biggest fan of Ayrton Senna. So, Sao Paulo or Rio, which is better?
Wow,
And what are the
Rio.
differences? Just-
Rio, man. In the whole world, Rio. It's different types of city. For example, São Paulo is like a business tourist.
Okay.
You know?
Business tourism.
Exactly. Because São Paulo is like New York,
Okay.
just city.
All right. So
And
Sao
Rio-
Paulo is New York, and what is Rio?
Like Miami.
Okay.
You know?
I like Rio then.
In Rio, we have people from the whole world and the whole year. The whole time in the cities, there is a lot of tourists. For example, here in Miami, in the summer, it's very slow. There is nobody's here, like a cemetery here in Ocean Drive.
Right.
In Rio, no. We have tourists the whole year. And you can find mountains in Rio. You can find beautiful and amazing beach in Rio. And you can find city in Rio, you know? It's a good thing. You can find everything in Rio.
Brazil is a very religious country, is that correct?
Yes.
And
Brazil.
you're religious yourself?
I don't think so, but for example, my religion is God.
Yeah.
You know, my religion is God. I don't have to go to the church
Oh, that's great.
to be religious.
Yeah.
It's here inside of me. So I have some. I like some. For example, I like the African religion. In my city, it's very African, but it's not my. I like the culture, you know. I have identified, like it. I like the music from African religion. I like the the symbology. It's correctly symbology.
Symbols. Symbolics, right?
Symbolics, yeah. For me, it's nice. So, but I don't have exactly. I'm not Christian. I'm not. My religion is God.
Awesome.
You know, but Brazil has its very religion. Portugal was Brazil was
Colony, yeah.
colony from Portugal. So, you know,
Is America more racist than Brazil?
of course,
Yeah.
yes. They don't. America don't show the word. They are racist, but they are very. For example, in Brazil, we have white people, we have black people, we have people like my color, and it's it's not.
You have Asians as well, of Japanese.
Yes,
right?
yes, it's everybody together.
Right.
Here, no, black people with black people, white people with white people,
Jewish
and that's
with
it.
Jewish. I've noticed there's America is quite segregated, and everybody. There's a Cuban neighborhood. There's a little Haiti. There's a Haitian
Exactly,
neighborhood.
it's not
Mid
good.
Beach is a Jewish neighborhood, and I'm like, I came here to talk to everyone. I was never looking for community, my community,
Exactly.
where I was from. Because if I was staying with my community and speaking only my native language, I would limit my opportunity to meet other people.
Yes.
I would be closed up in that little pocket.
You know how racist people here, American are, because your wife is black, you are white.
Right.
So when you are together, white people look different and black people look different for you guys. Yeah?
I used to notice that in the beginning of our relationship, and now I don't notice at all. I think I stopped looking at other people's reaction because I got used to the way it is, that we are unusual couple. We are,
Yes, I know.
But I remember in the beginning I would notice everything because even in Miami Beach there would be black guys who didn't like it and they would make a sound like pss, pss, or something like that. I don't know how it's.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like a sound of disrespect.
Oh, I have never seen.
So I don't know if it was meant for me or for her or for both of us or whatever. Can you recommend us some very good iconic Brazilian movies?
Brazilian movie, yeah.
But everybody knows City of God, like it's famous. Even like even in England, everybody knows City of God. Yeah. And here too, probably. City of God was
Yes.
internationally famous. 'Cause
We
it
have
was so-
another one very famous. Its name in Portuguese is Tropa de Elite.
Tropa de Elite.
Exactly. I don't know how can I explain in English, but it's
But
Tropa
what is
de
it?
Elite.
Is it what genre? Is it drama, action? What is
It's
it?
actions.
Yeah?
It's a very good movie, man. In Brazil, we have a very good movie, but it's very different than here, United States, because here they are like it. The movie was born here, you know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they are very professional. In Brazil, we have a good movie. I have one special movie. Its name is Central do Brasil.
Central do Brasil.
Yes, this movie make me cry.
Yeah.
Every time that I watch it, it's making
so
me cry.
everyone, Central do Brasil.
Central do
And what
Brasil.
else?
Central do Brasil, Tropa de Elite. We have a lot of good movies in Brazil. If I'm talking about movie here, we will have it spend the whole time.
Okay, there was a TV series after the movie City of God came out. There was a TV series called City of God as well, and there was about two little boys from favelas in Rio, Laranjinha and
In
Acerola.
Acerola.
Moses, do you like acting? Would you like to be in a movie?
Yes, I would like it, but I would love it to be a singer. Nobody likes my voice, but I love my voice.
If you could recommend a Brazilian music artist to a Westerner, like English-speaking person from America or Europe or England or wherever, which artist would you recommend? Which would suit their taste of music? You know, more Western-sounding Brazilian artist, maybe.
Well, when you're talking about music in Brazil, it's very particular.
Right.
The Brazilian music is not to be famous in the whole world. The Brazilian music is very particular. If you like Brazilian music, you understand a lot about music. Because, for example, the most famous singers in the world love Brazilian music. You know, we have a very famous singer in Brazil. Her name is Anita, but I don't
Anita?
Anita.
Is it pop music? What kind of music?
It's like a reggaeton because reggaeton is
Reggaeton. So if someone
but I
wants-
don't recommend her
Okay.
because it's not
But she's the
it's
most
not
famous.
Brazilian music. She's singing in Spanish, she's singing in English, and she's singing a little bit in Portuguese.
Okay. And
I recommend for you one music from my city
what is
because it's very Brazilian, like Ivete Sangalo, Daniela Mercury,
it? Wait, Ivete Sangalo.
Ivete Sangalo, Daniela Mercury. They show the Brazilian culture. And you know, Ivete Sangalo, she can sing in samba, forró, axé music, bossa nova. Because in Brazil we have a lot of kind of music. You know, we have one singer for each kind of music. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So-
there are a lot of genres,
Exactly.
which
But
are also unique to Brazil. Right?
But I can recommend like a Beyonce from Brazil, like Ivete Sangalo. My secret is, I don't care.
Here you go.
I don't care.
You know, always thought like.
I don't care what people think about me. I just want to live it like I want to live. You know,
Yeah.
the important thing is I need to be happy because we are in this world to be happy, to be care people. I love care people, man. I love
Caring
it.
for people,
Caring
yeah.
for people. I love to live, man. I think it's my secret. I love to be alive. Yes?
And you know how to live, because a lot of people don't know how to live. They do drugs. They can't be happy, you know. And happiness is simple things in life.
You know, a
It
lot of people ask me, why are you so happy? Why? What's the secret? Like you said, I don't know. I'm just living. I'm just living, and I don't care. I don't care.
I think that I don't care is very important, because if you care about what people think of you, if you care, do they like you? If you care, will they love me? Will they accept me? You putting pressure on yourself.
Exactly.
And that causes anxiety and stress, and that
Yeah.
causes depression.
Exactly.
And that's why so many people here in Western world are
depression.
unhappy because they they need to be validated by other people. They need to get approval. You're not in
Exactly.
control what people think about you.
Exactly.
I mean, yes, you can do your best. You can be a nice guy, pleasant guy, but
And-
someone's still gonna not like you for whatever
Exactly.
stupid reason. You can't
Exactly.
please everyone.
Exactly, man. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know, but I don't want to be perfect for anybody. I want to be perfect for me.
Exactly.
I don't care what anybody think about me.
I think happiness comes from first of all from within. Although it sounds like a cliche, but you have to accept yourself first, and then everything is gonna fall into place. Once you love yourself 100%, unconditionally, it doesn't matter what they
Exactly.
think about me.
Remember,
Exactly.
one day I was putting some clothes to be. I was dressed to go to the party in Brazil, and my two friends told me, Moses, you have to change these clothes because it's not good. It's not good. I told him, for me that's perfect. I don't care what people will think about my clothes. I feel good. I feel good. Ba-da-da-da.
So Moses, what's next for you? What are your goals, plans, aspirations? What are the next
Well,
moves?
this is a hard question because my whole life changed. Can I? Oh, I forget it. It's a hard question because you know my whole life changed in 1 year and a half. I was living in Brazil and I was in my life like I was in my perfect job. I was in my apartment. I already had a bought my apartment, so I was in perfect life in Brazil. So
what did you do for a job, by the way, for those who are interested?
in Brazil,
Yeah.
I was working for an American company
Okay.
and in administration.
Mhm.
So my degree is in business administration.
Business
So I was doing what I wanna doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But here I'm like a baby now. Like I'm learning the language. I'm learning the culture in this country. I'm learning everything in this country. So I don't know what will happen in the future. But now, right now, my plan is learning more and more and more about the language, the English, and about the American culture, and I'm start creating my new plans, but I don't have exactly what I want to do in this new life. You know, sometimes my husband be very upset because I don't have a plan right now, and I told him, baby, now I wanna just to live, and to learn, and
You know,
I don't have plan exactly right now.
I love the fact that you come here and it's very important for you to learn the language, English language,
Yes.
because there's a lot of people in Miami Beach. It's one of the things I don't like is they come from certain South American countries like Cuba or Venezuela and they struggle to speak. They don't want to learn.
Exactly.
They
Another-
resist. They resist to learn.
And exactly, and they have to know.
But they struggle.
And you
I
know,
see
a lot of
them
American
struggle.
is left from Miami because they don't like that. It's not good. I'm going to the restaurant and I talk in English because I'm in a American country and I talk in English and they don't know English. What?
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to go to Brazil. I don't want to go to the market and talking in Portuguese. And I'm sorry, I don't speak Portuguese. I speak English. Can you talk in English? It will be horrible.
I think,
So
I think
American feel like that. They are right. You
Yeah,
know.
I feel that way, and I'm not American. I'm from Europe.
You're not American.
I
It
live
looks
around,
American, man. Wow.
I lived around the world. I will be American one day. I promise.
Yes. Me too.
I lived around the world, and look, there was a reason why I left Lithuania. You know, I wanted a change, so it's only natural that I'm going to embrace some parts of the culture where I am. So I moved to the United Kingdom, and I wanted to learn the language. I wanted to learn the customs, watch some of their shows, which I liked, comedy. They have good comedy there. And I come here, and I think it's a part of travel is embracing some part of the culture where you are, and language is the biggest reference
Yes.
culture-wise. And you know, look, it's the most powerful tool you have.
Yes.
So if you're here, if you don't speak a word of English, you're making your life very hard.
You know, I came here in the United States 1.5 years ago. So when
When you came here a year
when
and a
I-
half ago, you didn't speak at
oh
all.
man, I knew just okay and I love you. I knew just okay and I love you, and that's it. Now I can have a conversation. I can
amazing that
work.
You learned so quick and a bit later in your life.
Exactly.
You didn't start when you were 10 or. you know.
Exactly. We are doing an interview here. I can work. I have an interview job in English, so it's nice. I feel happy, and also I learned a lot of Spanish too. The same time, so I can have a conversation with the people who speak Spanish and people who speak English. So and people. So I'm sorry, guys. I speak Portuguese, English, and Spanish.
It's great. It's great to have you.
It's
here,
great.
you
I
know,
feel happy
and,
about that.
Thanks for being a good friend, and thank you for coming to an interview for a podcast. I appreciate that.
Me too. Thank you, and
Have a nice weekend, everyone. We're here in South Beach. We're gonna go for a coffee now.
and let me finish like it. So guys, I hope you guys feel happy always, because the world is too sad today. Every day the world is more and more sad. So we have to be alive. We have to be happy, because we have to show the world that the good thing in the life is to be happy. Because if we are happy by ourselves, everyone around us will be happy too, you know. And the good thing is just to be happy, and good thing will be in your life. Yeah.